Francophone, 2 fois président, passer le pouvoir à un anglophone. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'aventure? Ah, monsieur le président, un pauvre qui vote pour celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger?
Yes, we're going to talk about Longue Longue's, his asylum in France, following his outing, on his torture and everything. And we're going to also compare Longue Longue's torture to that of Willy de Paris, who also underwent this same torture. So we're going to see how the government of Cameroon is going to play on this, because what happened to Longue Longue is the same thing that happened to Willy de Paris. So we're going to see how both played, okay? Share if you're just joining. Those watching in Facebook, please use your follow button to follow. Those watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button so that when I'm online, you can always get me coming online, okay? Yes, so we have the usual program where we have comparison between Longue Longue and Willy de Paris. Both of them had the same talent. Both of them are musicians. Longue Longue is from La République, while we have Willy de Paris, who is from southern Cameroon and Bazonia. Both underwent the same torture. Longue Longue's video is out, right? And we see the outbursts of, the poor support. And now we want to also show you how what Willy de Paris went through. Then we can figure out what you think about it, and if it's different from Longue Longue, they will come back to that, okay? So that you can compare and contrast, okay, what happened to him and how the government will react to that, right? If you can see very well, that's Willy de Paris. The same way as Longue Longue was tortured, the same way, the same chair, putting on the leg, the same way. But this time around, the person who did this to, okay, was instead, he wasn't BAMKOUI. This is the guy of the national security, okay? Mbarga Ngele ordered this on Willy de Paris. That's how you see Willy de Paris now, the same like Longue Longue. Take a listen. That is what is going now, okay? You see? So I wanted you to see to understand how that regime is. The regime has no friend. Because Willy de Paris, like Longue Longue, have been contributing in one way or the other through music. But that government don't has any friend. You can work for them, work as hard as they don't respect you. Longue Longue, who is a very famous musician who has worked so hard for the music industry, he has been mentoring for so many young musicians, helping musicians in Cameroon in that industry. But this is the payback they give. Willie de Paré also has been very, very, strong in that field, trying to play good music and also promoting the industry. But this is the payback they give to them. The government don't care. That's a government that whether you tomorrow, someone like Francis Ngannou fighting, they're holding the flag and all. They don't understand that flag. If you hold a flag of a country, that country needs to respect what you're doing, respect you as a person. But the government want you that the only way they see you as patriotic is when you support them or support the CPDM party. If you're against the CPDM party, you are unpatriotic. So they have made the country now be a one-party system where anybody who is not for the party, you are an enemy to the state. Is that the freedom of speech? Is that the kind of country you want to say is a country? No. Okay. Then look at what most of these people are going through. The diaspora Cameroonians, the diaspora Ambazonians, Southern Cameroonians are willing to make change because what they are seeing abroad is so different. Because you can't be in a country where there's no development. The government don't think about anything that is nice. All what they want is how to steal money, how to add taxes, how to add prices for commodities. Then they are looking at how much they can make. You see, the government is all about business. They don't care about the common man. They don't care. Okay. In some countries, if they increase price of commodity, there is protest. But in Cameroon, I don't know if something has gone wrong with these Cameroonians. Anything they do, they say, oh, c'est le gouvernement, le gouvernement. They add prices, gouvernement, oh, c'est le gouvernement. They cut salaries, oh, c'est le gouvernement a fait ceci. Anything they do, there is no protest. I see many of the Cameroonians going around, that they are continent. But you cannot continent your own country. You have great musicians, you have great athletes, you have great people coming from Cameroon, yes. But that doesn't make the country great if the people are suffering. It doesn't make the country great because the people are suffering. If you say the country is great, but the people can't even survive, how does that make you continent? How does that make you continent? How? For the musicians that you have, or for the many political parties and chiefs and all those people that you have that they are doing nothing? That is not democracy. That is autocracy. Because there is one person controlling everything. Okay? Everything that happens in the country. But this is why many Cameroonians in the diaspora, many Ambazonians don't want to go to Cameroon. Because you go, you don't know what will face you. Longue Longue now has sought asylum. Okay? For the past few days, the Cameroonian musician, you have seen him, right? Who recently spoke on the TV5 Monde, expressing his fear for returning back to Cameroon, right? Because of the torture that okay. And the recent video that just came out, was one of the turning point to his life, because he knew that it would be better for him to come abroad and reveal the video abroad, because that is what he knew, that it's only asylum that he's going to seek asylum. Because after that video, the government could not rest, because the whole world, it's a big blow to the Cameroonians and the government of Cameroon seeing that video. This one of Willie the Parry is silent because Willie the Parry is not a Cameroonian. The nature of the way the country behave, it's just crazy, because they have all types of money, financial resources to do things for that country, but they don't want to do it. Okay, I'm gonna play these clips so you see how Longue Longue expresses his mind and say he will not return to Cameroon because of fear of his life. Yep. That is what he said. Because of that nature of the... Okay, listen to...
Lonkana Agno Simon alias Longue Longue est notre invité ce soir. Bonsoir et merci d'être avec nous.
Bonsoir, merci.
Tout d'abord, comment allez-vous? Comment est-ce que vous vous sentez après avoir dévoilé ces images?
Je suis soulagé, parce que vous imaginez 5 ans après avoir subi ce genre de torture, puisqu'il était question qu'on me tue. Donc, je suis soulagé parce que justice sera faite et ces gens comprendront qu'ils ne sont pas au-dessus de la loi. Donc, je vais dire merci à William Jordan de Jésus, le leader de la diaspora qui est aux États-Unis, qui m'a d'ailleurs informé qu'on a un compatriote qui est aussi en exil aux États-Unis, Patrice Nouma, qui a gardé cette vidéo pendant 5 ans.
Donc c'est l'homme qui vous a contacté en vous disant « j'ai cette vidéo ».
J'ai cette vidéo, voilà. Et j'ai supplié, donc il y a 4 jours, hein. C'est une histoire de 4 jours, alors qu'on m'a torturé en 2009. Voilà, j'ai dit s'il te plaît, donne-moi cette vidéo. Alors, j'avais annoncé que je devais la publier mercredi. Et il y a des gens qui m'ont dit, essaye de publier. Si tu n'aimes pas ta famille et tes enfants, essaye de la publier. Dit,
alors,
okay.
Il vous a dit pourquoi est-ce qu'il vous a contacté pour vous dire qu'il avait cette vidéo?
Mais parce qu'il savait qu'on m'avait torturé.
That's what Longue Longue went through. Longue Longue went through torture. But now he is in France, in exile. He said he will not go back. Some people say, he himself know that he will not be safe. That's why he said he needs a place, and he needs to start selecting where he's going. He needs to start selecting what he eats and all that. It's for security purpose. So he is in now there. Yeah. So that's the news. I can tell you that Longue Longue will not go back to that country because of the torture and everything that he's going through. So that is what he's saying. And from the look of things, he said he want all those people who were involved, okay? Yes, because if they can arrest all those people who were involved, they even take off their uniform. That's what Longue Longue is saying, okay? Because he say he has completely wiped out Cameroon from his plan of going back now, because he only seek asylum in France, and that's it. It's very difficult for him to go home, back to Cameroon, where he has so many fans, but he has to decide if he wants to follow the case, or he wants to abandon it, or he wants compensation, and so on and so forth. Those are avenues that are gonna be discussed, okay? Yeah, so that is it. Longue Longue is strong, is in France, and he has no plans of going back. Okay, yeah. So hopefully, after the TV5 interview, Longue Longue shared those what happened to him all along the years. But some people are saying that he's working with TABALA. No, if somebody does that to you, and the person come back to you and say, "Hey, I want to let's go this way, let's go this way," where you are living in the same place, the same, so it's just very difficult for to comprehend what he's going through. He's hoping that Kamto is gonna run again for a re-election, and he's still gonna support Kamto. Okay, because he is a liberator. He's different from any other. He's a liberator. So think about that. He has his own mindset. He say he want to liberate Africa, liberate Cameroon, and liberate Amazonia. He has a huge task ahead of him. So activists, liberator, all these people they are never afraid to to die, because they have a mission. It's to free their homeland. And so that's the goal of Longue Longue. He said he will not back down from his goal. He wants to tell the world and everything. And so it's it's a good idea. So that is it for today. We're gonna be talking much later, okay? We want to just pray for Willie de Paris so that his case too can come forward, okay? But we hope that he can start first abroad so that the case can be more serious and thorough than when you file in that Yaoundé and they just put the papers in trash. Okay, so we did a party and also do that. This is the government will never investigate Willie de Paris. Most of the tenders, I'm worried. I know, because they don't want to have justice. They just want to say, they are doing investigation. That's it. It ends there. They're not really doing the re-investigation. So that's what we are talking about. So we hope with this one, with the pressure of international and national pressure, there will be some work done in the legal side to favor Willie de Paris and Longue Longue. Okay, there will be more victims coming up. So when they come up, you see more of these videos from different people that they tortured, that passed through all this. So just stay tuned, and we're going to be bringing you subsequent, how Willie de Paris and Longue Longue decide. Wazizi and Martinez Zoguye, both of them were journalists. Willie de Paris and Longue Longue, both of them are musicians, right? But one is French Cameroon, the other one is Amazonia. This other one is a musician, and this one is also a musician. So, but both of them has their own qualities. Okay, that is it. So we're gonna be waiting to see how it unfolds. Then we'll give our own support to Longue Longue so that he can win his case. Okay, yeah, it's very important for that. Okay, confirm. Good job.